All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to use the Pasco car tracks. So this is a Pasco car, and they have very frictionless wheels, which makes them good for doing experiments where we're studying speed and velocity and momentum, and so we can eliminate a lot of the friction. And you can see that it looks kind of like a toy, but these cars are actually extremely expensive to replace. So it's really important that you're careful, and as you use them, you try and prevent them from breaking or flying on the floor, or the wheels breaking or anything like that. So the car has a few features. On one end, there is a plunger here, and the plunger can go in different levels, which will affect the force at which, the spring force at which the car is launched in one direction or the other. And you can see here there's a button up top, and so if I push that button, it's actually going to release the spring, so it shoots out and it will bounce off another car, or can bounce and hit off the edge of something. And there are different levels that you can push the plunger in, either 1, 2, or 3, just depending on the force that you want, or you can push it all the way into the car. You can also see that there's some Velcro here. That is so that if there's another car next to it, you can actually attach the cars to one another if you want like a system of cars. If we turn it around to the other side, there are 2 metal pieces you see here, and those metal pieces are actually magnets. So that can affect if it's going to bounce off a car next to it, or even off the end of the track, or if it's going to stick to another car or stick to the end of the track. Now also up top, you see there's a groove here, and in this groove fits these perfect masses that they're 250 grams each, and they slide and fit right in there. So sometimes we might be changing the mass of one of the vehicles relative to another one and seeing how that affects something. And so we have these nice little weights that you can use when you're doing an experiment like that. Now the other thing I want to show you is the track. So the track is this metal track. They're about 1 meter long, and they have a scale on the side so you can see, easily measure the distance that something's moving. And there are 2 little track mounts. One of them is this one, which is actually the feet. It's the bottom, so you can see that it's got, these are your little feet. And then this one looks really similar, but it doesn't have the feet, and this one actually goes on the top. I kind of call it like the bumper at the end. And you can see it's got a magnet symbol in it, because like the car has the magnets on the end of it, it can actually either stick to or cause the car to bounce off on the end of the track. So I'm just going to show you how to attach these to your track. So you can see that there is a bolt right here, and that's going to fit right into the end of the track, right? So you can, let me move this back a little bit so you can see it, or I'll lift it up. So you can see the feet attached like that, and then you're just going to tighten using this. So we just tighten it down there, and it's attached pretty firmly to the bottom of the track. And you put those on both ends, and then you can adjust these to change the height if you want to incline it, or to make sure that it's level. Right now for the top, so the cars don't fly off the end of the track, that's where we use the bumper, and they work just the same. It's got a little bolt right here, and all you do is you're going to slide this right in here, and you would tighten down, and depending on the direction that you put it will depend on whether or not the magnet is facing away from the track or towards the track. So these things are reversible. If I just wanted to do this, I could stick it that way as well. Right? So that's how you add the track mounts to a Pasco car track.